on in a few seconds. Yes, it's starting.
Mm-hmm.
And we are live. Yes.
Where are the slides? Okay. All right. Inshallah. Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullah. You can move this way, man. Here, come here. Uh-huh. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. MashaAllah. Ramadan early morning, everybody is here awake except me. So I'm trying to wake up. Inshallah, we will wake up. Now, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. It is, I'm not passing an fiqh rule here, verdict, but it is necessary for us in the custom the people accustomed with, when before they start reading the Mus'haf and the Quran, you know that there are two different things. You know that during the Prophet's time there was no Mus'haf, pieces of papers, not papers, I'm sorry, pieces of mostly camel skins, written pieces, small here and there. But still, people respected it. Later on, Islamic world developed a tradition that before you handle the Mus'haf, it means you are going to read it, you have to be on wudu. It means purifying yourself. So cleaning yourself. Cleaning yourself from what? If you like, you can sit on the chairs as well. If you, yeah. Cleaning yourself from what? Adam.
I have to leave in a few minutes.
Okay. Cleaning yourself from what? You know. I took a shower, and what happened? I lost my wudu. I'm really clean. I used shampoo but you lost your wudu. You know the conditions. This is not a fiqh session, so you need to renew your wudu, and you have to wash again. Oh, it's already clean. Why do you wash it? It's really clean. Let's say in reality also it's clean. Why do you wash your hands and arms? And also just making your head with a passing with your hand, like it's called masih, witr, I don't know how to translate, touching, or, I mean, masih means really kindly touching over something, isn't it? Sorry? Wiping your, what does it do? Does it clean your hair? I don't know. So why do you do that? Why do you do that? That means what is required is that I summarize it as a preparation, just bodily preparation, because we understand that ritualistic prayers need to be performed at 4 levels. But I'm copy-pasting from Nursi. Don't say that I am just making up, or really I'm genuine to understand all this. I'm copy-pasting from Nursi's conditions. Levels. One is this. The other one is reasoning. The other one is conscience, which is represented by heart. The last one is rituals. The last one is concerned with bodily action. Why? Physically. Why? Because we are living in this world, So we have to represent the physical appearance of the world also to worship with us, accompany with us, not only ideally, or in an ideal world, or in a conceptual world, but in physical world also, we have to perform it together. So ritualistic prayers require 4 of them present in it. So making wudu, which is called also in English ablution, cleanliness, is one of the prayers. They should mean something. But doing something, not necessarily cleaning. Okay, shower. Just require consciousness of what. Not a this word, but belonging to the origin of this word. So we are going to have an interview. Ourselves for the interview. I'm going to now receive the creators of this universe's speech to me, his message to me. So I have to receive it with respect, with a special preparation. That's excellent consciousness. And also conscience acknowledge something beyond it, beyond what we are doing physically. So definitely those people who have the experience of having job interviews or other interviews, whatever in their life, they don't just stand straight, get up the bed and go to the interview without preparing his mind and preparing himself that what he is going to present there to the interviewer and what kind of questions may be required of him to answer, learn them, and then go to the bathroom, stand up in front of the mirror. If you are a lady, it takes 1 or 2 hours, and if you are a boy, then it takes half an hour to prepare yourself, and then put perfumes, and then, okay, if they ask me this, I have to say this. Correspondence is going on there. Well, that is what we are doing in this world. How about when we receive the message from the owner of this universe speaking to me as a conscious being? I have to prepare myself. If he requires me to do this, I will respond in this way. So reading the Quran, the speech of the Creator needs this kind of preparations. Of course, this preparation is something to do with consciousness, something to do with conscience, your emotional preparation, and also you have to use your reason, what it's going to happen to me, and then bodily prepare yourself, or how many minutes we prepare for an interview. We have to go at least some of it during before encountering it. Wudu, or if it's necessary, which is called in Arabic ghusl. Assalamu alaikum. Safe journey, inshallah. Then salams to the family. Times 11 or 12. 12, inshallah. Inshallah. Okay. Yes, 10 children. So that's why it's times 12. So, okay. Number of the.
I have to use reason.
Sorry?
You were saying I have to use my reason when I'm.
Yeah. prepare yourself, which kind of communication I am going to have. But being conscious of the communication that I am going to have and which kind of communication I have to establish with this source that I'm going to communicate. So you have to think that if it tells me this, I will respond in this way, isn't it? So what the eternal source of this universe, it means the creator of this universe, make it simple. The creator of the universe is going to tell me something, I will respond back to him in this way. It's then mutual interaction. So if it is an interaction now, the subject is becoming a little bit serious. So he will speak to me as the creator of me, and including the universe. But we said yesterday that we should not externally reflect on the act of the creator. Yes, at the beginning we should do, but in order to internally question my own existence within my own conditions as a human being. So my creator is going to tell me something. What is he going to tell me? He will give his news to me. He will reveal himself to me in this physically constructed world, and then I will respond back to him. Which kind of relationship is going on? He will tell me from his perspective, I will respond back to him from my perspective. In a simple condition, or in a simple example, the employer will tell me something according to the, I think you have many of them, you know. So, the employer will say, our company is such and such, our aims are this, and requires a very hard-working man from 8 to 12 midnight. And are you expected to repeat what he says, or what do you say if you want to get the job? Yeah, I can do that. Yes, I'm prepared for it. I'm young still, right? But you have to have such and such knowledge of programming, etc. You say, yeah, I have taken the courses and passed them with A+. So I'm really well equipped about it. So you don't repeat what he says. You respond back to him. That is missing in our interaction with the speech of God. We don't communicate with him. He says, our company is the biggest company. The market is very competitive. You say, our company is the biggest company. Market conditions are very competitive.
You should study your recitation.
Sorry?
You should study your recitation.
So it looks funny, isn't it? Does it make sense? When you have a lot of, if you do that, the employer will say, what will he say? Come on.
It's a joke, yeah. Basically, why are you repeating the same thing? So you have to, like...
Employer will say, excuse me, I'm sorry, I have a meeting then. So you can go, we will let you know. And then you will receive a letter saying that we regret that the market is very competitive. So applicants were really very qualified. Sorry, next time. Go. So no, you won't get the job, will you? So why do we take the speech of God in not as serious as it should be taken, because of the common people's inability to communicate with the source so that they, these common people, usually cannot do this and read the text from one aspect. This is the word of God. I respect it and wait for reward. Okay. Who is not? Who doesn't have a speciality among us here? Can you say that? No, I cannot really communicate with the employer. Yeah. So let's say a janitor applied for a job. And the interviewer said, you know, you have to do everything. Yes, I have to do everything, sir. You have to clean everything, scratch everything, the bathrooms and kitchen, everything. I have to scratch bathroom and everything. And he doesn't really expect the janitor to present his very sophisticated answer to him from his perspective, demonstrating his qualities, maybe really presenting his resume and the evidence for what he claimed in his resume. Doesn't have to do that. Just, yes, sir, I can. That's enough. When they read that the Quran, those people cannot really communicate, and even they have good intention, but they cannot really follow what is said there. They verbally repeat it. It's okay, none of our business, but everybody will think that, am I really in their position, or can I really communicate with the Creator? I think we understand that Creator will represent the message to me. I will respond back to him as a response to his requirements, but in a way that it makes sense to me. I can affirm it, I can confirm it. If not, I will say, excuse me, I have not expected this from you because I have no response back to you. Okay, take it and put a question mark next to it and wait. I will investigate more and come back to you whether I understood, I grasped what you require of me. So this process, to me, makes sense, every one of us here. So this is the, let's do a practice. This is the last verse you see in the screen. Last verse of chapter Ikhlas. A kind of summary of the kursi verse, ayatul kursi. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. No. Why? Who wonders why I started reading from backward rather than as I received the message? Now I say, وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. لم يلد ولم يولد الله الصمد هو الله أحد هو الله قل هو الله أحد. Like this, from reverse side. Why do I do that? Do I have to do that? In my, of course, we have to reserve one condition. While we are reciting the Quran in order to fulfill the requirements of the ritualistic prayer, is not included. Because we are now communicating with the Creator and trying to understand whether we can confirm it or not. If you can confirm it prior to your studying or reasoning, then you can recite it now. That was my conclusion. I agree with it really completely. I understood. I confirm it. That is the conviction. If the conviction stage is passed, so we will go and in ritualistic prayer, that was my conclusion. I came with you. I came with it to to you. I came you with it. Do you understand the difference between studying the Quran, which is called tadrus? Tadarrus in the Quranic word again, drasa in Arabic. So studying the Quran is different from reciting it during the ritualistic prayers as your conclusion. But in order to reach this conclusion, you have to go, or you have to be to go through a stage or process that you say, yeah, I agree with it. I can now present my conclusion to my Creator during the prayer, ritualistic prayer. Otherwise, I'm speaking about you, not about other people here. Everybody is capable of doing something here in this stage. So the last verse says, starting from the last verse means the speaker will present his message to me. I, as the receiver, will wait until he finishes his message. Now, in this section, and then I will say, look, you said this, I understand this, I confirm this. You said that, I understand this, I confirm this. Usually, what does the Quran do? Maybe arrangements are there, okay? You wait until the Creator finishes his word, and then you respond back, but we have to respond back in a confirming way. Yes, sir. Coming back to the example, I understand that market is very competitive. That's why we have to work hard, as much as possible. And I confirm this reality, and I feel that I fit to this requirement. Now, starting from the last, and come to the conclusion, and agree with the employer or interviewer. So usually, not always, sometimes the reverse is the case. When the speaker in the Quran, as the creator of the universe, speaks as it is here in this chapter, presents his conclusion in a first premise form, first premise, and then gives gradual explanation of it, and then demonstrates his evidence for it, and then that's why I said that, let's be realistic. The beginning of this chapter says, Qul huwa Allahu ahad. We have to come back. So we say,